أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So we are learning fragments. We know what is a fragment. And the first fragment we are learning is mudaf ilay. We did some work on it, so we're going to review it, quickly review it in a couple of minutes, and then we learn more, inshallah. So first is a review. So a review is, first we have to see what is mudaf. How we identify mudaf in mudaf ilay. How many conditions the mudaf has to meet? That is the question. And let's ask Abdullah Barar. Can you unmute yourself? Abdullah. Yeah. So the question for you is, how many conditions mudaf has to meet? Do you know?
Two.
What are they? Number one. Do you know or you don't know?
It's a noun.
It is a noun. I mean, we are talking about noun, so it has to be noun. It looks like you don't know. Do you know or you don't? Okay, if you don't know, listen, okay?
I don't.
I will ask somebody else now, okay? Okay, Abdullah? But you have to listen. So make sure that you understand. So next time I ask you, you know this, huh? Okay, Abdullah?
Okay.
Yeah. Hiba.
Yes.
What are the two conditions that mudaf has to meet?
The first condition, it has to be light. And then the second one, it has to have no al.
Perfect. The mudaf, it will always light and it does not take al. It doesn't like al. It cannot have al at its beginning. Very good. Thank you, Hiba. Jazakallahu khairan. Okay, now we talk about mudaf ilay. Mudaf ilay. So I'm going to ask Taymiyah, inshallah. Taymiyah, do you know how many conditions mudaf ilay has to meet?
It has.
Hear my question?
It has one condition. That's
One
jar.
condition. Very good. And what is that condition?
Jar. If it has
Yeah,
jar
it's
state.
only one condition. It is always in jar status. Perfect. Very good. Thank you, Taymiyah. So this is the revision from yesterday. Mudaf has to meet two conditions, so it could be called mudaf. Otherwise, it will not be mudaf. The conditions are, it's always light, not the no noon sound at the end, no noon sound, and it does not take al at its beginning. And for mudaf ilay, there's only one condition, and that is it has to be in jar status. That is the only condition it has to meet. So three conditions in total, two for mudaf, one for mudaf ilay. And a very simple example of mudaf ilay is written here now, Rasulullahi. You see, Rasul, it is mudaf because it is meeting the two conditions. It is light and there is no al with it. And the next ism is in jar status. So all the three conditions are met. And now we will call them mudaf ilay. And it means messenger of Allah. There is an invisible of now between the two. Messenger of Allah. This is mudaf ilay. This is what we learned yesterday. Inshallah, we will add more to it. Inshallah. All right. I'm showing you something which you have seen before. Which you have seen before. Azan, can I talk to you? Okay, Azan, tell me, do you remember seeing this before? And if you remember, what is it? What kind of words they are? What category they fall in? Do you remember? Yeah, but this table had a special, like under what topic it was taught? Do you remember? You see, Musa is Rafa is Musa, Nasab is Musa, Jar is Musa. It has no flexibility. So what are these words? They are
Non-flexible.
non-flexible. They are non-flexible words. This is how we learn them. Under the topic of flexibility, we learned this. So when Musa is in Rafa status, it is Musa. When it is in Jar status, sorry, Nasab status, it's still Musa. And when it is Jar status, in Jar status, it's still Musa. They don't change. Similarly, the Ismul Ishara and Asmaul Mausula, Allazi family and Haza family in singular and plural forms. All right. So if we use any of them in Mudaf, Mudaf ilayh, what we will have to do. Okay. So that's what we are going to learn today. So there is a Mudaf, Mudaf ilayh, mother of Isa. Okay. Mother of Isa. And I'm going to I'm not, you're going to help me. You're going to help me translate into Arabic. Okay. And the two words are mother and Isa. All right. So Ummun, we have to do the work on Ummun to make it Mudaf. And we have to work on Isa to make it Mudaf ilay. Okay. So let me talk to Brother Hamid. May I ask you, Brother Hamid Naeem?
Yes.
All right. Wa alaikum assalam. So the Mudaf ilayh is mother of Musa. Mother is Ummun. Isa is Isa. So we have to work on Ummun to make it Mudaf. Work on Isa to make it Mudaf ilayh. So how you will work on this?
Yeah. Need to make ummun. It should be light. So ummu. We take the tanween off.
All right. Ummu.
So, and the second condition, there is no al, so it's already there's no al, so it meets both conditions. And mudaf alayh, Isa. So Isa is non-flexible, so it has to be in jar status. Here it's all Isa. So Isa. So that is will be the one.
Perfect. Thank you, Brother Hamid. So one more question, Brother Hamid, before you let you go. What is the status of Isa here in this fragment?
It is Isa here is mudaf ilay, and mudaf ilay is always in jar status.
Therefore, this Isa is in jar status,
Jar
right?
status.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good. Because it doesn't show its status. It will be Rafa, Nasab, Jar. We won't know until we use it in some conditions. And over here, we used it in a fragment. And now we know that this Isa here in this fragment is in jar status. Very good. Thank you, Brother Hamid. We do another example. And it is example of the one who. Example of the one who. Example, we said mathalun in Arabic. And the one who is alladhi. And now we need to make the necessary changes to make it mudaf ilay. All right. Okay. Let me ask someone who has not done much so far. Fatima. Fatima, go ahead. What changes you will make in masalun to make it mudaf?
You turn the double dhamma into single dhamma. So it's a mathalu.
Masalu. All right.
And
So,
then,
okay, go ahead.
and then alladhi, it's already in jar status. Oh no,
We don't have to make, do you have to make any change in it?
no.
No, very good, because it is non-flexible. So what is the meaning of masalul ladhi?
Example of the one who.
Example of the one who. Perfect. Good job, Fatima. So masalu is light. There is no al with it. And alladhi is in jar status. I can say that it is in jar status because I have a word before it which has all the indications of mudaf. So I can now say this is mudaf ilayh and it is in jar status. So here you see a word is used in used as mudaf ilayh and it is non-flexible. So it will still not show its status, but because of its use, the way it is used, now we can say it is in jar status. So you have to be mindful of that when you are using a non-flexible word as mudaf ilayh, you don't have to make any changes in it. You cannot make it EC to make it mudaf ilayh, for example. No, Isa is always Isa. All right, good. Now we move on. Something else. Now I'm showing you another table. And I'm going to ask you, do you remember seeing this table before? Zainab, she has her hand up. So do you remember seeing this table, Mariam? Sorry, Zainab? And what it is? No? Okay. Burak,
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
do you remember seeing this table before?
Yes.
Or no? What is this? What the words are called in this table?
Non-flexible words.
Non-flexible, eh? All right. Shifa, do you agree with Burak?
No,
What do you say?
partially flexible.
Partly flexible. Good job. So Burak, this is not non-flexible. This is partly flexible. The words are changing a little bit. Do you see, Burak? Mariamu, Mariama,
Yes.
Mariama. There is some change.
I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yeah, there is some flexibility, right? So Shifa is right. This is partly flexible. So partly flexible, they look the same in nasab and jar status, right? So these are partly flexible. We have already seen them, learned about them. They always are light. They don't take tanween, okay? And they generally don't take kasra either in their jar status. Even in jar status, they take a zabar, a fatha, no kasra, okay? So now we are going to use one of them in the mudaf ilayh fragment, okay? With the help of examples. Okay, let me, okay. Brother Rauf, he's a new participant. He's just attended a couple of classes. So let's see if he is able to understand this. Brother Rauf, can I bother you with this?
Sure. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Son of Maryam.
Man of Maryam. I'm
Yes.
going to give you the two words. Just hold on a second. Just 1 second. I'm going to give you the two words. Ibnun means son and Maryamu means Maryam. Now you tell me how to say son of Maryam in Arabic language.
Mudarib, Ibnun, to make it light. And then it doesn't have al, therefore it will become Ibnu.
Okay.
And Maryamu is Rafa. To make it jar, we have to make it Maryama. Therefore, it will be Ibnu Maryama.
Jazakallah khairan, Brother Rauf. 100%. So why you did not say Ibnu Maryami? Why?
Because its jar status is Maryama.
So what is the status of Maryama here, over here in this fragment? Is it nasab or jar?
It is jar.
It is jar, because in nasab and jar, it shows, it doesn't change. It has the same appearance, but because it is used as mudaf ilayh here, therefore we will say this Maryam over here is
jar.
in jar status. Perfect. Thank you, brother Rauf. Jazakallah khairan.
Okay, shukran.
Okay, I go to somebody else now. I'm going to go to, is Musab here today? Musab, are you here? Speak up if you are here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Azan, are you going to help me?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. So the word is people of Fir'aun. Okay, Fir'aun was like a king in ancient times, ancient Egypt. Okay. And the word I give you are Ahlun. Ahlun means people. And Fir'aunu is Fir'aun. It's a name, so we don't translate names. Okay. Do what is necessary to make people of Fir'aun in Arabic language. Do you know the task now, Azan? I can't hear you, Azan. Can you do it, or you don't want to do it?
Yeah,
You are struggling, looks like, huh? Okay. If you're not comfortable, I can ask somebody else, huh?
okay.
All right. But you have to pay attention this time now, okay, Azan? Inshallah, Hiba is going to do this. Hiba, go ahead.
Ahlun is gonna become ahlu. Then Fir'aunu is gonna become Fir'auna. So ahlu Fir'auna.
Perfect. Why not Fir'auni?
Because it's partially flexible, and jar is Fir'auna instead of Fir'aunu. Or
Like
Fir'auni.
Ibrahimu, right?
Yeah.
Ibrahimu is a non-Arab name, and Fir'auna is also
Non-Arab name.
non-Arab name. So it will be over here, Fir'auna is in what status?
Jar.
Over here, jar. Very good. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Hiba. Good job. 100%. Okay, one last example on this topic. Books of the prophets. I'm gonna take somebody maybe older here for this example, inshallah. I'm sorry, just let me pick someone here. Brother Umar Farooq is not here today. Don't see him. I have okay, Brother Hamad. Inshallah, I think I'm gonna work with you, inshallah, on this one. So, Brother Hamad, the words are books, prophets. What do you think?
Okay, so we gotta make kutubun as a lighter to
Right.
make it a mudaf alayh. So that would be kutubu
Okay.
and al-anbiya'u. So we'll make it in a jar status. So I believe that would be al-anbiya. Al-anbiya. Okay, that's tricky. Al-anbiya'u, al-anbiya.
Take your time.
Yeah, so I think that would be oh yeah, okay. So that would be al-anbiya because you know, I look at this ulama. So that would be kutubul anbiya.
All right. Anybody wants to disagree with Brother Hamad? Anyone? Only mudaf ilayh. If you disagree, you can speak up. Brother Hamad is saying it is Kutubul Anbiya. Nobody wants to disagree with you, Brother Hamad, looks like. But I think I have to. You remember? Yeah, the partly flexible words will not take kasra in their jar status, but they can in two circumstances. Do
Okay.
you remember those?
Oh, that's because of this broken plural.
No. When there is an al with a partly
Okay,
flexible word, then it will
Yeah.
take kasra in
Okay.
jar status. Remember that?
Okay. Yes, I remember it. Okay. Yes. When it has an al before, then that's an exception to take kasra. Okay. So that would be kutubu al-anbiya'i.
Kutubul Anbiya'i. If there was no al with Anbiya, then it will be Kutubu Anbiya'a. Right? But when it takes al, then it can accept kasra if it has to. And it is needed here because it is in jar status, right?
Yes. No.
Yeah,
No,
this is
that's-
kind of a difficult example. Brother Rauf, do you have a question?
No, I do have one question. When we talk about books, kutubun, I believe singular of book is kutubu, and the
Kitabun.
plural kutuban.
No. The singular is kitabun.
Kitabun. Okay.
Kitabun. And the plural is kutubun.
Kutubun. Okay.
Yeah. You have a question as well, Zainab? Your hand is up. No. All right. So
No,
we have.
I had a question.
I'm sorry.
I have a question. Like the whole part will be flexible and the flexible thing, I'm having trouble understanding that. It's just out of names and all that. I don't understand it.
You don't understand what?
The
Okay. Yeah, we can always talk about it. If you have a question, you can stay back at the end of the class. And if this year is there, if you have any questions, you're having difficulty in understanding some concepts, we can always talk about it. Okay, inshallah. So this is what I want to do. I wanted to use the examples from non-flexible and partly flexible words. So we have maybe 5 minutes left. So I want to go into the breakout room and please practice from these examples as much as we can. At least one person should go through one example. So let's go into the breakout rooms now. We did some